name is Fiona Ninsima and I'm a professional chef. I was raised by my mother, and as a firstborn, those years, I don't know, things have changed. We didn't have house helps. And one of the ways that we would bond is she would make me cook with her really from a very young age, probably from 6 to 8. If she was cooking, I was probably cutting onions or adding this and that in her small stove. So that really introduced me to the love of cooking. Unfortunately, when I was 11, she passed on, but the love of cooking kept going with me. And I was privileged after that to be able to get exposure to now fine dining kind of cooking because of my auntie that raised me. She was an expatriate, so we would go in different countries and get exposure to 5-star hotels and all those kind of things. So I combined the passion that I got now with the exposure to modern cooking, and I knew this is something that I wanted to be a part of. So as I did, when I finished my senior 6, we didn't have any university offering culinary arts in Rwanda. So I went on with the best option that I could and did economics. But at the first opportunity that I was able to get to do culinary arts, I grabbed it. I went back to school as an adult, as a mother, but I knew I had to do it because of the love and what I knew that it could create in the future.
And what's that one moment in your life that shaped the woman you are today, and how did it influence your life?
When I was at the university, when I had just entered, I was at the National University in Huye. That time it was called Butare. And when we were in our first term, for some reason something happened, and there was a very big, huge number of students that were supposed to be going back home because of some miscommunication that was there with the government with their marks. And for some reason that didn't sit well with me. And I knew that I had to be part of people that were going to advocate for these people. It was not affecting me in any way. I had very good grades. There was no anywhere that usually it would have affected me. But in my heart, I knew that advocacy, especially when I was at a privileged position, in that case, being able to not be affected, I knew that my advocacy would have a meaning. So for me, when it worked and these people, the government worked it out, where in Ombudsman, we're on the television, where, I mean, even at the president's office, they had to send people at the campus to come and interview us and figure out exactly what the issue is. My voice made with other people. We were a group of like maybe 10, 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds, but that changed the journey of people. They came back to school, and from that moment I knew that I didn't want to live just a simple life. I wanted to live a life that has meaning. And whatever I've done from that time, always I'm thinking, what impact am I making to myself, to my family, but to the community? So even in the chef, as a chef, that has really guided me as a mother. Everything I do, that moment made me realize that my voice matters, my impact can change someone's life from something bad to something better.
Was there a time before giving up, and what kept you going?
I've had several times where I felt like, I don't know if this is working. Like I said before, I graduated from South Korea. It was a very nice country, of course, with so many opportunities. After I got an opportunity to go to do my internship in Dubai, I did it. And as a mother, of course, my family was here. They returned after, at some point when I was in school, because my husband had to go back to school, to work, sorry. When I was offered different job opportunities in those countries, I was like, no, I need to go back home and make an impact. And I was excited about this impact. And when I reached here, it was, I think, in Feb. First of all, COVID happened immediately. And when it was done, when I started trying to get jobs, they were offering a very small amount of money. Some people would tell me 100,000 per month. So looking at this 5,100, I'm like, was this a good idea? I should have gone and did a master's in economics and continued. I felt like I wanted to just, like, this was a bad decision. Let me just forget about the 2 years and the money and just continue with my economics. But for some reason, I was like, no, let me push on. I can make my own path. So I decided to become a personal chef. Yeah.
And cooking is often seen as something women are just expected to do. How do we shift that mindset and turn it as a
So many people, because in our homes, women are the ones that are cooking, assume that in the professional setting, women are the ones that are cooking. But if you look at the numbers, you'll find that maybe just a very small portion of people in the commercial kitchens are actually women. So what that shows is, yes, we are cooking in our homes. Yes, maybe we're entering in an entry level as chefs, but because we assume this was just a natural instinct thing that we do, we don't take it on a professional level. So men grab the opportunity because it doesn't come naturally to them. They take it serious and they grow in the career. You'll find the women on the entry level, in the chef world, we have what we call a brigade. So what you start with is called a commissary. So you'll find like so many people in the industry are still on a commissary, but very few women are able to grow and go to the sous chefs and go to the executive chef because of that whole thing of not valuing it, if I may say, but men take this opportunity and they always use it for their own good.
What are some of the challenges you faced in this industry as a woman?
I think women and men are not wired the same, okay? I'll want to say, okay, I'm a go-getter and everything, but our bodies sometimes let us down. This is an industry that you're going to stand for 13 hours. There's a time I was in Dubai and we had, I think there was a New Year coming on, and 1,000 people had booked for a buffet. I can guarantee you that we stood for 18 hours without any sleep. As a mother, that was not easy on my back, and I mean, the physical constraint is there. That one, you just have to figure out how to navigate it. I love being on the grill. I'll grill any day. I'll grill in events, but I can tell you that by the end of the day, as men are just feeling like it's a normal thing, my back that has given birth shows me that it's not as the same thing. But again, there are sometimes, because of how some women have not taken this skill and profession serious, they've kind of spoiled our name. So sometimes when people want to hire, whether it's in work related in like in a kitchen, a commercial kitchen, or even gigs, you'll find that they're a bit hesitant to work with women because some have really just messed up for us. So those are the two challenges: people trusting that what you're going to do is good or even better than what a male counter person can do has been an issue, but also that issue of the physical constraints.
Beyond income, how else can this skill transform confidence?
Cooking is fun. I feel like even on the mental health space, I'm so happy when I'm in the kitchen. So on top of it being something that you can bring money, if you can use it as a hobby that can open your creativity, that can heal some places that are not healed, that can be a skill that you can use to even show love and impact to people that you serve. I think that's really one way. but it opened doors for sure. It opened doors that are beyond just the monetary terms. Yeah.
What role do skills like cooking play in building livelihoods and supporting families, especially as a woman?
Cooking as a life skill. So many years ago, we thought cooking is for women, it's for low-class people. So if people have maids or house helps, they're like, no, this is not mine. But we're seeing as the economy grows, it's going to be something that every person is going to need. Because let me tell you, give it 10 years, 15 years, we're not going to have to house helps. So you as a person, you're going to have to learn how to cook for yourself. As we send our children out of the country, they're not going to find house helps. They're going to need this. So as a woman, as you're learning this, know that this skill is something that you need to survive. It's a very good skill. But on the other side, if I can bring in the aspect of now the nutrition, when you cook for yourself, you know what has gone into your body, and a healthy body gives you the opportunity now to be able to even earn. So it's a skill that every woman, but even every man should learn. We need it. Yeah.
What are some of the changes that need to be made for women in this space to be taken more seriously?
I think the first one is going to be like, if hotels can find a way to, find shifts. Big hotels are able to do that, like 5-star hotels, you have shifts of 8 hours, but smaller restaurants, because of the capacity they have, you find 13, 15 hours, people are still standing. So if there's a way they can adjust that so that women are able to physically be able to do that kind of work, invest in things like that can help in the heavy lifting. Carts, for example, have carts in the kitchen so that when a woman is trying to maybe carry a big pot, they're able to get support from this cart on something else. So basically trying to create an environment that is able to facilitate the women.
What's one thing that has given you joy during your career?
Being able to cook for people, and you see the smile and the joy that comes with a good meal. I don't know if there's anything as connecting as when people are sharing meals. I love cooking meat. I think I make the best meat in the city. I'm trying to brag a bit. So seeing someone say, I've never eaten the best soft, flavorful pork like I've eaten today. And the joy that comes with it is amazing. But now on the social part, because I'm a social entrepreneur, knowing that I've used this skill to pass it on someone else, to someone else who has been able to get a job somewhere else because of the skill. Last year I trained people in my house, about 20 people that were able to get jobs. So knowing that I'm using this skill to empower someone else for employment, that was good. Knowing that I'm changing the mindset, I'm contributing to the social part of the things, but also the joy that comes to knowing that people are enjoying my meals, it's just amazing.
And what would you tell a young woman who has a passion for cooking but doesn't mean it can be something they can pursue?
I was going to say that look at women that have done it. If you research and see, there's so many very big executive women that are leading kitchens everywhere else. That can be you. Look at me, I'm probably not in the commercial kitchen, so you probably don't know me, but I've really created a path for myself that is contributing to my family economically, as a person, being better. I've written a book called Memories at the Table. As an author, that is an achievement. I contributed to one of the books called Uruhimbi, the Rwandan first gastronomy book that was forwarded by the First Lady and was funded and authored by FAO and Rwanda Arts Initiative. So if I've used this skill to climb up on the ladder and create something sensible for myself, you can do it. When you empower women, you have empowered a whole community.